Hello everyone. Sorry for not posting in the past few months. I had my high school exams and they kept me really busy, but now that they're done, I'll try to make more videos over the summer. So let's get into it. Today we're talking about a mysterious Super 8 cartoon, some propaganda audio recordings, a lost blooper, and a lost Italian dub of a Spanish cartoon. On April 21st, 2026, Reddit user opposite_concert7037 makes a post on a subreddit called r/LostMediaItalia. Mickey Mouse goes to war, partially lost. The OP writes, quote, "Hello everyone. I'm writing this post in the hope of sharing this piece of Italian history with the public, given the context. During the fascist era, vinyl records were released in which Mickey Mouse, instead of his usual good-natured self, was literally a soldier at the front alongside his friends. Unfortunately, only Mickey Mouse at War and Mickey Mouse in Abyssinia are available online, making the first two singles lost media." The two singles the OP is referring to are Mickey Mouse Soldier and Mickey Mouse Balilla, which refers to the fascist youth paramilitary organizations that recruited boys aged 8 to 14. The songs were written by Stefano Ferruzzi, Michele Galdieri, Giovanni Danzi, and were performed by Ferdinando Crivelli, or better known as Crivel, and they were released in 1936. This is definitely one of the most bizarre cases of Italian lost media. This case reminds me of another case of lost media called Mickey Mouse in Vietnam. Mickey Mouse in Vietnam is an unauthorized 1968 short film made in protest of the Vietnam War. The short film was believed to be lost forever, but a student was able to recover the full short along with the original soundtrack. As it stands now, the two singles remain to be seen. In 2006, Spanish animation studio Neptuno Films created a television series named Tork. The plot involves a tiny elf named Tork, who was brought to life by Iris, the fairy. He makes friends with the insects and other creatures he finds in the small garden, experiencing adventures in the world of nature and magic with his friends Iris and Battery, a happy-go-lucky alien. Pretty simple explanation. However, in May 2007, Rysot bought the rights from Neptuno Films to air Tork on their preschool channel called Rysot Yo-Yo. Unfortunately, there's not too much information about the Italian dub of Tork. Some information we can find nevertheless is the voice cast and general info about the Italian dub. One user named SBG2192 uploaded a TV sequence from May 2007, but unfortunately that leads to a dead end. Sadly, many shows that aired on Rysot Yo-Yo are still to this day lost media. One example is with Make Way for Naughty. Information about the Italian dub is unknown, except the voice casting and some general information. As of now, the Italian dub of Tork is a mystery. On October 15th, 2020, an user on X, or Twitter, posted, quote, "I seriously need all of my big Twitter contacts to help me figure out a charade that involves Mediaset, Paperissima, La Gabibba, and a Calabrian costume designer who shits herself live on air." According to the OP, he discovered a Reddit post that mentions exactly this strange urban legend. The urban legend goes something like this. The story is about a guy named G, whose mother apparently played La Gabibba, the never-mentioned wife of Italy's beloved TV mascot, Il Gabibbo. Think of it as a sort of Mr. Blobby, but non-creepy. Anyways, she appeared in a handful of episodes on Paperissima back in the day and then just vanished. After the character debuted, the following episodes went fine, but according to internal ratings, audiences just didn't like her, and the mother was warned that Gabibba might get cut from the show. She reportedly took the news badly, and the next day, she showed up in the shooting process completely drunk. The director noticed, but let her go on air anyway, hoping for the best. Halfway through the episode, during a live gag, she lost control of her bowels inside the costume, ruining it completely. That footage never aired, the costume was destroyed, and the network used the incident as an excuse to cancel the character and fire her. Since then, the poster says his friend has been nicknamed Gabibba's son within their friend group, and jokingly worries he might not take it much longer. Now, the Twitter OP he later added on Facebook, quote, "I don't usually use this page for personal matters, but I've just discovered the existence of this story. I won't move on with my life until I track down an actual recording of the Paperissima episode from December 23rd, 1994. I need to confirm or not whether a drunk Calabrian costume designer dressed as Gabibba actually appeared on air and shat herself. Please help me uncover the truth." This was the post that started it all. 1 year later, in 2021, Yotobi, an Italian content creator, posted a video talking and trying to debunk this sort of Mandela effect about the Gabibba. Now, immediately after his video was published, tons of memes and shitposts were posted online. However, months after the video was posted, Mediaset responded on their official accounts. The first post was a video debunking if the Gabibba was real or not, but according to the video, it is actually real. The second post, however, was the one that turned the tide for this piece of lost media. They've added, quote, "For those who were asking, yes, the Gabibba exists, and we know who is actually inside the costume. Take a guess. Yotobi. There's also another mystery to resolve, and that's where the search stands for now." Now, looking at the pictures, are those stills taken from this presumed episode? Who knows, but the episode remains a mystery. On February 22nd, 2023, Italian content creator and YouTuber Yotobi posted a video called Un enigma chiamato Gatto Evaristo, or An Enigma Called Gatto Evaristo. While going through his own collection of film reels, he stumbles across this bizarre Super 8mm cartoon called Le avventure di Gatto Evaristo, or The Adventures of Evaristo the Cat. And strangely enough, Evaristo looks a whole like Sylvester from Looney Tunes. Now, after Yotobi's video went up, a Lost Media Wiki user going by iDragon23 decided to go down the rabbit hole himself, tracking down and buying 3 more Super 8mm reels of the cartoon online, and eventually documenting the whole thing in a Lost Media Wiki article and on his YouTube channel. According to that article, Evaristo spends his time pranking his friends, a dog named Ottavio, a bird named Samsone, and a mouse called Filiberto. The cartoon was made by a studio called Polistampa SPA Milano, later renamed GLM Studio, drawn by Giancarlo Marchesi, who also worked on Osvaldo Cavandoli's La Linea and several commercials for Carosello. A long-running Italian TV program from the 60s and 70s bundled short advertising sketches together into a kind of nightly variety show. Marchesi's daughter, Loretta, joined the production later on. The whole thing was supervised by Romano Scarpa, a well-known Italian Disney comic artist who was also believed to have voiced the dog, Ottavio. Some news articles were also dug up during the investigation, and from those, it looks like Evaristo was actually released in 1973. As of now, 2 or 3 episodes were discovered later on, but that's where the search stands for now. We'll just have to wait and see. But for now, Gatto Evaristo remains a mystery. thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.